Hey everyone, Sir Turbo here again, and today we go back to Zoro, but this time we go over more defensive Zoro lists, right? So you can see the deck list here on the screen, and you can also find the deck list in the description below. I think the no event super aggro list of Zoro, while fun, is not as good as this version of Zoro that has been winning a couple of regionals and treasure cups all over the world. So yeah, hope you enjoy the games coming up soon, and if you do, make sure to like the video below and subscribe to us. We post One Piece videos every single day. Enjoy the game. In this match, we're going against Whitebeard. I got a mulligan this hand. I don't have any of my early searchers. I end up getting at least the buggy. The jet pistol is not horrible, right? Because they do have a lot of like 6k units that could be interesting with the jet pistol. So they got the shopper here. I might actually rather play Curly the Dan here just to fully use my Dawn. Wow, we just saw all our... I guess we saw 2 Fire Fists and a Fiery Doll into the bottom of our deck. So the shoppers are going to be a problem if the opponent puts 2 shoppers down. So we got the Mach, opponent got the shopper. Like if the opponent has double shopper, like double blockers, the Fire Fist would have been really good, right? I'm okay with the Sanji, like if you want to use it. Okay, so they have the Robin as well. We might have to actually use the jet pistol on the Robin then. Yeah, we'll have to take this. Okay, I don't mind this. Now we get double the buggy and the ESO as well. So now we can go 6. That's perfect because we have just enough Dawn to play our hand. We just saw a lot of events go to the bottom of our deck though, right? We just saw 4 events, so it's a good chance that these buggies are gonna whiff. So why don't we start with ESO first? And we just saw 2 more, right? I guess we can get the Fire Fist at least from the ESO. That's better, so that will prepare us for later. Yeah, I guess that's not bad, right? We'll go here. We'll get the Radical Beam. And we'll go 1 more. And we knew this one was going to whiff, right? Because we didn't really have anything else. And yeah, let's go like this. Like we pretty much saw all our events already. So there was a good chance that the buggy was always going to whiff. We don't have the Marcos because we didn't hit it with the ESO. Would have been nice for Sanji, right? But that's fine. Opponent could go ahead and add the card from their life if they want to. I think that helps me out. Losing the Fury Doll actually kind of hurts because the Fury Doll will be really good in this matchup because it just for 2 Dawn you get 4k, right? So it kind of evens out against an opponent's Guard Point or Radical Beam. They go for the Robin, and I'm guessing they're gonna try to hit me here. We also they actually are gonna take the life. I wasn't expecting that, but that's fine because we can easily kill the Sanji next time if they attack with it. Yeah, we'll take that. If they only attack for 6, I think it is time for us to start countering out of some of this damage that Whitebeard is doing. Like, if I stay around 3 to 2 life, I think they have a bad time finishing us off. If I go down to like 2 or 1, that's when they have a lot of easier time to just beat us, right? So I think I'm cool. Cool going like this, right? We can also just go for the Fire Fist instead of the jet pistol, right? And just pop the blocker right now. Like this is not bad because this can kill the shopper and the blocker. And we get rid of the jet pistol in our hand, and that still leaves us with 3 Dawn, which can be 1 on the Zoro. I like this. I like this play. So we're gonna go Fire Fist, right? We're gonna trash the jet pistol. We're gonna pop here and block it, right? We're gonna give 1 here. That will allow my ESO to kill their Sanji if the opponent wants to give it to me. Really? So I guess we'll just go here. Just eat up your counter value if you want to give it to us. There's no way they continue using their cards here, right? Just to save the Sanji? I can't believe this. I still have a 6k attack here. I'm gonna go... So the reason... I want to play the Magra on the buggy, right? So I think I'm gonna go like this. I'm gonna go 5. So this is gonna force 2 cards out of them. Okay, they finally get there. We go 6. And at this point, playing the Magra doesn't matter because the opponent's going to take that last life next turn anyways. So it doesn't matter if we play Magra here because we know that we'll be able to actually kill their unit next, that they'll take the life. So I'm actually thinking I'm going to actually play this Machino and just save it for next turn. Like this Machino plus a second Machino and the Magura is gonna be some really big attack that this buggy is gonna be able to do. So between the Machino, the Magura, and the second Machino, like one of these buggies is gonna go 6, 9, 12, 13. Okay, they actually pop the Machino, which is fine, right? Either way, they will be able to pop something here. So popping the Machino does suck, but at least it gives me some of my units to stay alive, potentially. They have to keep the Dawn, so they can't really invest. Like, they will have to invest Dawn to be able to kill my 3Ks with the Namis. There's no way, man. If you go to 1 Dawn and you don't have a blocker, I'm gonna just go all in. Right? Like, how does he beat the Magra and the Machino next turn? You kill my Iso, that's cute. You can kill one of these. All right, so the opponent drew attach, right? So they have a 1K counter with the Iso. They have the last card. We have 2 Dawn here, and this will get them. This will get the buggy to 6, 9, and 10 with the Dawn here. So that's gonna be a 10 attack. So that's gonna be a 10 attack with this buggy. That's a 10 attack with the buggy. That's 2 Dawn commitment, 1 Dawn in the sword to get into 6. That leaves me with 5 Dawn. The 5 Dawn is enough for me to play the Rush Sorrow potentially and have 2 more Dawn open to go for an 8K attack. Does that make sense? Going 8K, or do I just commit everything? Or do I just commit that other 5 Dawn on the Sorrow here? Like if we just go like this. So 2 Dawn can take the down to 6, but it can easily be stopped by the 1K counters that we know the opponent has. This takes us to 10. I wanna just focus. So 10 means that the opponent's gonna have to have 3 cards. So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's start here first. See if the opponent gets baited. I mean, there's no way they're gonna save that Nami, right? So if we go 10 here, the opponent's going to be forced to use their Radical Beam or Guard Point plus something else. So they're going to be forced to use that counter right now. That's the Radical Beam. That's awesome, right? Now, like I said, the opponent has no more Dawn open, so we can go 1 here. We can go Machino, buff this up, do 1 more, and there is an 11K attack. So now the opponent needs to have 3 2Ks. Even if the opponent manages to stop this, next turn, we're not dying because we have 3 life. And that's what I said, why it was important for us to stay around that 2 to 3 life. Because even if the opponent can counter this, like 11 is not hard for them to counter with 5 cards. They can have 3 2K counters, right? We know that the opponent can have 3 2K counters, and that will leave them with 2 cards. They can clear all 3 of my units next turn. But the Magra still stays, and we still have this Sorrow, and I can just put the 10 down on the Sorrow next turn and attack for 15. The opponent already showed us the Radical Beam, and if these are 3 2K counters, then the opponent's only left with 3 cards for next turn. Whatever 2 cards are left, plus another card. So for them to stop that 15 attack, it would have to be like Guard Point, Guard Point, Guard Point. And that's only 4. That's only... So triple Guard Point will be 3, 6, 9. 9 plus 6. That will only take them to 15. So yeah, there's no way for them to win, right? So even if they have... Again, just doing the math. Even if they have the 2K counter here, like 3 2K counters, they are left with just 2 cards. Even if those both cards are guard points and the next card they draw is also a guard point and the opponent has all 3 guard points, they can only get up to 15, and our Sorrow can get to 15 next turn. So the opponent instead will need to have a blocker, which we can stop with the Marco and be able to attack for 10, right? So And because the opponent doesn't want to die to my other units, they're going to focus on clearing my board, not taking my life, which means that even if they can survive my next attack, I probably have enough time to attack again. So unfortunately, what you want to do against Whitebeard is be able to keep yourself in a healthy position. Again, 2 to 3 life is okay. That way you're never in any pressure when you're committing for like a big attack like this, right? Opponent saw that the Machina was going to kill them next turn if they didn't pop her this turn. That's why they had to use the mark on the Machina. But he just left the rest of my board to do whatever he wanted to do, right? Like opponent was forced to it actually might have been better for them to just pop the buggy, right? Because they killed the other buggy and they killed the ESO, right, by attacking into it. So if they actually popped that buggy, I wouldn't have had any one cost unit to buff up. So that's also probably a mistake that the opponent made and something you have to watch out for as a Whitebeard player. But anyways, enough of me rambling around. Hope you enjoyed today's matchup of Zoro versus Whitebeard. I think we're going back to this more defensive Zoro list, and I think he actually might be a little bit more consistent than the no event list that we saw a couple weeks ago now when we showcased it. So yeah, hope you enjoyed the day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Remember, if you like our content, you like the video below and subscribe to us. We post One Piece videos every single day. Enjoy your day.